Hey YouTube, Kagero here. Today I'm going to review the Vanguard trial decks. If you haven't seen this game, I suggest you look into it. It's a very fun game. I like this game a lot. If you're looking for something to play other than Yu-Gi-Oh, or Magic, etc., highly suggest this game. It's really good. The trial decks I have here, both of them, the Kageros and the real Paladins. I've got to try the game out a lot using these. They're both pretty good. They're like pretty much evenly matched. This video I'll talk about how I would probably change them up and review like the few cards in the deck, etc. So I guess I'll start with real Paladins first. For the grade zeros, I really wouldn't change anything. They're pretty balanced. This is another note I'd like to make about these trial decks. My first experience going into this game with these trial decks, I didn't know how well, if I went into the future into making custom decks, how many of each grade would be balanced. But these trial decks give you a good idea of how that is and stuff. But yeah, for the grade zeros, I feel like they're pretty balanced. 4 draw triggers, 4 stand, 4 critical, 4 heal. And then the 1 trumpeter, because he's always your starter. For the grade 1s, Marin, I like Marin a lot. Very beefy. I wouldn't change anything. The unicorn, I also like a lot. 4 of him. He pumps up your other guys. He's a booster. I like him. Wingle, I would like to see more Wingles in this deck. In fact, I would probably cut 2 of the 4 rows in here to add 2 more Wingle. I'd like to see 2 rows and 4 Wingle, because I really don't like Rose that much. She doesn't do so much. But Wingle, when you have it with Blaster Blade, is pretty cool. On to the grade 2s. Blaster Blade, it's a card I thought I would like more than I actually do. My opponent never really attacks me that much before I get to my turn 2. So when I get to turn 2 and I want to drop him as my Vanguard, I don't have enough to counterblast, so he's not a bad card at all, but he's not as good as I thought he would be. However, I'd still want to play more than 1 of him. I'd probably play 2 of them. Especially because of Gancelot being able to search him out. Tristan, I don't like Tristan that much. I would probably cut 1 Tristan out to put in the second Blaster Blade. Randolph, I wasn't sure I'd like Randolph at first. He seemed kind of mediocre, but after getting more experience playing, I actually like Randolph a lot. He's very cool. If you're playing well and you can get control in the game, Randolph's really good. Gallatin, there's nothing to say. Gallatin is amazing. He's a grade 2 with 10,000 in intercept. He's really good. Would not change that. On for the grade 3s. Crimson Butterfly. Really don't like this guy very much at all. I would definitely -2 of him. And by minusing 2 of him, I would add another Boars and a 3rd Gancelot. Gancelot I like a lot, and Boars can win you the game by attacking for huge where they can't block it. But Butterfly is really subpar. So those are the changes I would make to this trial deck if you're only changing cards, using more cards from the trial deck. Because that's my experience here. These are the cards I know. And a lot of people would probably order more than 1 trial deck if they were going to combine them. I guess, like how they do with Yugi. Under the Kagero trial deck. For the grade 0s, yet again, obviously I wouldn't really change anything. Grade 0s are a pretty balanced thing. You always use the Lizard Runner to start. For the grade 1s, this Dragon Monk right here, I really like him. I would play 4 of him. He's the best if you go first, grade 1 to drop. And he's big for grade 1, being 70. At least he's bigger than the rest of the guys. He's really good. His ability to discard draw when you go first, he can attack anyway. It's really good. Onto the snake chick right here. I'd probably only play 2 of her still. She's not the worst, but she's not the best. I'd stick 2 of her. Then we have this guy, the Flame of Hope. I really don't like him. He doesn't, I never really get to use his ability, and when I first started playing, I would try to use his ability, and they would just block it, so I just took him. It's stupid. I don't like it that much. I mean, if I use his ability, it kind of forces them to block the attack, so it equals that we both take a minus, but I don't like him that much. I would probably take out all 4 of him. 2 of the 4 I would take out, I would add on to the monk. Boars, just like Marin, really beefy for his grade level. Like him a lot. I'd stick to 4 of him definitely. The other 2 cards I would replace for the Hope are Wyvern Strikes. When you have both the Wyvern Strikes out, that's 1800. I like Wyverns a lot. The grade 2s, I'll start with this one since I was just talking about this Wyvern. This way, when I definitely play 4 of this guy, because when you have both of them, he swings for 18, which is huge. I like him a lot. And to make it more consistent, that's why I would add the 2 more, so it's 4 and 4 instead of 4 and 2. Even though this guy just chills in the back row and won't probably die, if you have him in your hand, you can use him as a shield anyway, so who cares? Yeah, I'd go 4 and 4. The Dragon Knight, just like Gallatin, he's a great big 10,000 grade 2, and with intercept, very good. Stick to 4 of them. For the Berserk Dragon, I feel like this card's probably better than Blaster Blade. I like this card a lot. I'd stick to 4. On to the grade 3s. Dragonic Overlord, really good card. The snake guy, very, very, very subpar. And Goku is actually pretty decent. In that case, I would probably cut 2 of the snakes, add in a 3rd Dragonic Overlord, and a 2nd Goku. That's basically it for here now in regard to these. As I get more experience in the game, I'll make more videos and stuff. But I suggest you play this game if you're interested. If you'd like me to do a video teaching how to play this game, I could. And I'll do strategy videos and stuff, I guess, as my experience grows. One thing about teaching I've learned is a lot of people learn best by watching instead of just hearing rules. If you want to do that, I suggest you watch the anime for this. In the anime, they do a lot of things like go into regionals and nationals and stuff and locals, so it's not that different from what you would probably see doing in your real life, except you're watching this game, getting like idea of how to play it and learning some strategies and seeing good cards. So that's it for now.